Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Hacking Self-Storage. So this message is a little bit later than normal. The reason being is because I was at mum and dad's till 2 a.m. last night, having a drink with them, and my grandma passed away, you see. So just trying to be there for my mum and support her and stuff. And so before I go on, I just want to make a real quick message. And I feel like it's so important that we don't appreciate people until they're gone. We don't. I mean, with my grandma, I wanted to get across. I saw every week. I went around all the town, bought flowers, bought a bit of bakery, what a little cupcakes and what are they called? I don't know. Anyway, I went and I always bought stuff like that, and I took her all the time, went out to see her and stuff like that, and really made an effort with her. So I don't no regrets in that. But what I keep thinking about now is that we don't appreciate people. We don't appreciate people when they're there, and we allow little squabbles and stuff, and and little stupid things get in the way of our interactions with people. And so my message today, obviously, I'll tell you the figures as well, but I think the greater message is that we've got to appreciate the people around us, and we can't take it for granted because it's like a ticking time bomb. It will go off. It will happen. That the expiry date will come into play at some point, whether we like to accept it or not. When you're confronted with death, and my grandma, by the way, was 91 years old, but she was all there completely. She was completely all there, which is even sadder, really. And she's just a brilliant person. And so I just feel like that we don't, especially at Christmas time, we don't want to take people for granted, and we want to enjoy and embrace and appreciate the moment, because the pleasure is in them, is in those moments. And sometimes that we're thinking about yesterday, we're thinking about tomorrow, and we're not really in the moment. We're not really present in today. And so when you are with your loved ones and people you care for and stuff like that, then I do think it's important to be in the moment. Don't think about tomorrow. Don't be thinking about what happened previously at work or anything like that. Just try to be in the moment and try to appreciate them for who they are. We've all got faults. Even me, I don't know, maybe not me, but you lot have. And so we've all got faults, and so just accept people for who they are, and just try not to let little stupid squabbles get in the way of your enjoyment of connection, because that's what it's all about. We're all on this planet to connect with each other and make each other's life better. So yeah, it's just a message for that. And I just wish we had, and it's stupid, but I've had so many Christmases in my grandpa. I just wish we had one more. Just take, so don't please don't take any time for granted with any of your loved ones, because it's it's never guaranteed. Tomorrow is never guaranteed. So at the moment, today, right now, that is the only guarantee that we have. And we don't, like I say, we can't guarantee tomorrow. We can't guarantee another time. So make the most of it. Take advantage of it. All right, my friends, let's get on to the numbers. So I was thinking, Jesus, I did well there. Didn't even cry. I cried. It's just, I remember mum, the phone call, mum. It's not nice. And do you know what? I had much death in my life. And I just don't know. I mean, I was saying to mum that 91 years old, I get it. You can see good innings, brilliant innings, great life, enjoyed it. And then you get other people who passed away, and you just think, how do you come to terms with it? Like, how do you come to terms with losing a son, a daughter? I can't even comprehend it. Like round us at the minute, there's a 40-odd-year-old man that's gone missing. He wanted to walk back to Kingsbury, which is about 5 miles away from Beverley, when it was really, really cold, and nobody's seen him since Thursday night. It's now Monday. I mean, God knows. Hopefully, fingers crossed that he's okay. But 40-odd years old, probably going to be married, probably going to have kids. It's hard to come to terms with things like that. So yeah, appreciate people, appreciate the moment as well. Just live in the moment, appreciate the moment, because you're never guaranteed another Christmas. So enjoy it, my friends. Right. So the amount of quotes last week, bad week, by the way, last week. I presume it's down to Christmas, and I'm not reading anything more into it than that. Amount of quotes, 10. Average quotes per day, 1.43. Number of reservations, 5. Do you know what, guys? I am going to shoot through these figures because although I have talked quite a lot already, I don't know. I don't really feel like talking loads. So amount of quotes there, 10. Amount of quotes per day, 1.43. Number of reservations, 5. So it was a conversion of 50%, which obviously you want a bigger conversion, especially when we show numbers, showing figures online. It was just, by the way, it was a one-off, wasn't it? So it was a one-off. And so who knows in terms of... When I say who knows, I mean, I'm not even thinking about the figures. I'm thinking about something else, and I'm just talking. Right, so let's right. So it's 50%, small sample size, so we don't read too much into that. It's only 1 week, obviously, and it's Christmas week as well. So the reservations conversion rate has gone down. Number of forward move-ins was 2, so 40% of those customers did forward move-ins. Then we had move-ins of 8 for 825 square foot. 1 minute. Want a drink of water? 825 square foot, and we had people taking extra rooms. And so in total, we moved in 875 square foot last week. So conversion rate for quotes to move-ins was 80%. Where did the quotes come from? We've only registered 7 of them here. Google was 4. Word of mouth was 1, and passing by was 2. So square foot moved in, we knew was 875. Do you remember me telling you it's going to be bad week? It wasn't that bad. But this week's going to be horrendous. We moved out 1,135, so we're 260 square foot down. Amount of rooms moved in 12. Amount of rooms moved out 12, so 362 internal rooms occupied. We have 3 containers move out, so we've got 39 containers at the minute. We've got total car parking spaces rented is still 4. The store occupancy, it's going down. It's 82.48%. So we don't want it to go below that 80% mark. Weekly average sales per move-in was on merchandise is £18.43. The total amount of insurance sold this week was 42,000. So we averaged 5,250 per move-in, which is below where we want to be. This week, below on everything, isn't it? It's below on conversions, below on merchandise sales. It's below on insurance. It's below on quotes. It's not been a great week, and I'll tell you. And also we're hitting the conversion rate from top of the funnel. So website visitors, we had 271 website visitors, and across the 2 sites we only had 7 reservations. So it is not good. We only had 2 at Clough Road all last week. We had 1 this week, or 1 this week already. It's Monday morning, so we've had 1 only 25 square foot room, so it don't really count. So yeah, that's a bit gutting. But yeah, 2.58%? Yeah, 2.58% conversion rate, top of the funnel, which we're normally hitting above 5 all the time. So I'm hoping that it's just down to simply Christmas time, Christmas week, or the week up to Christmas, maybe. Hopefully. Love to know how you guys are doing, by the way. LinkedIn, put the messages down below. Let us know what you guys are doing. So let's have a look on. I'm going to do Clough Road figures as well for you guys today, because I'm just going to get both podcasts out of the way. So, yeah, the amount of the amount of reservations altogether was 7 for both sites, and 5 of those booked online without actually talking to us. So that's 5 divided by 7 equals 71% of people booked online without actually talking to us, which is mental. It's crazy. What I'm going to do is just get up a storer. God, I've been speaking to so many storage owners. So many people want to sell at the minute. It is incredible. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm just another self-storage that I've just seen there. Right. So if I put up storer, let's have a look on their log on their platform. We can see. We'll log in. This is great television, by the way. Yeah, so analytics not been a very good week at all for us. So revenue is £9,645.12. We're 11% down this time last month, which is really upsetting. Monthly reoccurring revenue at the minute is £22,293.71. So that is down 4% from last week, last month. At the same time last month, if you remember, we hit 23,000. So that's a bit gutting. And then we've also got the occupancy, which is 58.37. So that's up 0.23% from this time 30 days ago. And the rate per square foot is £19.45, which is £1.39% above where it was 30 days ago. Let's have a look how much we've got in store. I think it's about 10,000. Yep, 10,285 square foot is actually in. Let's have a look how many quotes we got last week. Number of quotes at Clough Road, 3 quotes. Number of reservations, 2. Total square foot reserved, 100 square foot. We had a conversion rate of 67% because 2 reservations compared to 3 quotes. Number of move-ins, 3 move-ins for 225 square foot. Not good at all. And we also had 575 square foot moved out, which meant that we was down 350 square foot. So 350 square foot down. Last week we lost 45 square foot. The week before that we lost 100 square foot. This is actual, by the way. This isn't reservation. This isn't what store you store. If you allocate a room, it's classed as moved in, which again I don't get it. So this is actual square footage. So yeah, pretty dark, doomy, gloomy figure. Not doomy, gloomy, but you know what I mean. It's not fantastic. All three, by the way, all three quotes came from Google for Clough Road. Right, so how much did we take last week? The takings were actually pretty good. Do you know what? I do apologize because I do feel like I'm just going through the motions here. I do feel like a bit more somber. Yeah, I apologize because I want to be, I don't know, myself and entertaining, but I just, just like, bleh, and I've explained why, so hopefully everyone understands. Total weekly revenue for all three sites is £32,037.16. So not too bad there. Clough Road took £3,519.44. Beverley took £3,588.31, and Willerby took 24. And by the way, no bounce back direct debits at Beverley, which is good this time of year. However, not the same for Willerby. Willerby took £24,929.41, but there was bounce direct debits of £721.37. So not great there. So I think I'll be doing a podcast on Wednesday. After, I'm pretty certain I will do. Yeah, the monthly figures I think we're going to do, and we're going to do one about Clough Road as well. People are asking me exactly what is the cost of Clough Road to the full running costs and how we're doing. Not obviously not opening up in a year yet, but what does it look like in terms of the cost compared to revenue? And when we look at we've now got the rates in as well, so we know what the rates are, so we know our costs. So it's so we can do that now. We can dive into that and go and tell you exactly our costs for Clough Road. All right, my friends, love you, appreciate you, and I'll see you hopefully on Wednesday. See you soon.